Hey guys, here you go. Carl the trainer here, Pure Form PFT with phase 2 of the PFT 2.0. So if you have made it to phase 2, welcome. If you've already been a PFT member and you're already there ready to go, fantastic, all right? So you've reached the goal of your 90% of your optimal weight and now you're ready to move on to the tone phase, all right? So this phase focuses on adding lean muscle to your already strong PFT body. So if you've been here for a while, you should be ready to go. If you're new, welcome. Okay, it's going to take you a little bit of time. So you've worked on it, you've lost that weight, you've gotten stronger. Now we're ready to build a little bit more muscle to get to your optimal muscle mass. Okay, it's an optimal lean muscle mass. All right, so here we go. And of course, that lean muscle mass is at a certain body fat percentage. So we kind of want to work around that too. You have your paper still here out in front of you, right? You should have your paper. Look at it. I emailed it to you or you have it in front of you. So pull out your paper. I don't have one to show you, but there's a paper, trust me. Okay. So, while we're adding muscle, we're doing this in two different ways. First, we're going to increase your training load. So we want you guys to go a little bit heavier, maybe on your dumbbells, a little bit heavier in your sandbags, or increase your load. So what that means is go a little bit deeper on the TRX, pull out a little bit further from the wall, go to a purple band rather than a black band, that sort of thing. Increase the intensity so the muscle breakdown, so that your muscle has more muscle tissue to rebuild and build muscle. Okay, see, that's kind of how it goes. Secondly, we're going to add protein as a number, another added number that you're going to track. So right now we're already currently tracking your calories and your water and your fiber, right? Yes. So we want to keep those numbers going. We're increasing your calorie load this time by 500 because we don't want you guys to lose any more weight. Okay, you've already lost your weight. So using your body composition checklist sheet that we had before, let's see what your numbers look like, okay? So you have your current weight, your lean muscle mass. That lean muscle difference is the difference between muscle and the rest of your body, okay? The muscle, then you have your organs, your skin, your bones, your hair. If it's really big hair, you got a lot, that might weigh an extra half a pound. And then your optimal lean muscle. Okay, so using these current numbers, we're gonna go out and we're gonna set out your daily calories. So again, we go back to that calorie count number where we've added that 500 back because we don't wanna lose weight. You might even be wanting to add a little bit of calories, but we'll get there, all right? First, daily calories. We got that list there broken down. Your daily protein grams, we worked that out at about 0.8 grams of protein per pound of muscle, just because you're gonna find the optimal numbers between 0.7 and 1.1, 1.2, but that's really on the high count. Let's try to stick with 0.8 for now, okay? Then we have your daily water intake and your daily fiber intake, okay? Pretty simple. So now that we have your daily tracking numbers, let's set up your timeline. Now, here's the thing. Muscle takes a long time to build, guys, all right? It doesn't come overnight, okay? Muscle takes time to build. This is the longest and most difficult section for your body to rebuild, break down muscle, and rebuild. So, it's going to take time, like I said, but there is growth there, and you will get there. Okay, so now building muscle takes its time, so men can grow muscle a little bit faster than women. Okay, I'm sorry, it happens. All right. So what we've done is taken that into account. We've graduated your next phase when women reach 50% of their muscle growth, and men at 75%. Of the optimal muscle growth, okay? So you look at it real simple, you look right there at the bottom of your page, your goal target muscle add, and then that target phase graduation. You essentially want to look at 1 to 2 months per pound of muscle gain. Now again, this is muscle that's gonna last. This is good muscle. It's not steroid muscle, guys, all right? It's muscle that's gonna last. But, so we're adding that protein to your calorie count, right? But now here's the thing. During this phase 2, you're gonna want to make sure that you time some of your meals, okay? So what I suggest is that a pre-workout meal that you wanna do would be like 1/4 of an avocado or half of an avocado. That little bit of protein, a little bit of healthy fat is going to turn on your muscle storage, so it helps to keep your fat levels down. So it helps you burn fat, but gives you energy to work out those muscles. Then, check this out. Post-workout, you want to make sure you have I don't know, 5 ounces of a lean protein, something like that, 5 to 6 ounces of a lean protein, and you can do the same weight, 5 ounces of lean protein, 5 ounces of sweet potatoes, because your body needs that sugar in that carb-dense vegetable to rebuild those muscles that you've broken down. So you need that energy. You've lost all your sugar. You replace that sugar. You replace that with quality protein, a lean protein, and that's going to help your body assimilate that protein into muscle fibers. Okay, so your protein sources need to be good. You can't just live on protein shakes alone. Okay, you want to make sure that your macronutrients stay up there. So again, all you're tracking on this second phase is your protein, water, fiber, and calories. Don't worry about the fat. Don't worry about the carbohydrates yet. That comes in the fat loss phase. Okay, but again, you still have your checklist. You still have the little sheet you want to write every day or every week. At the end of each week, you want to weigh in just to check your weight. Probably for the muscle build phase, you're only looking at body composition testing every 2 weeks, because you know, a week of no change is disheartening. So we want to build that up slowly. Okay, know that you can't build muscle, a pound of muscle in a day. It just isn't going to happen. So keep going. Again, check in on every week on the list, and if you don't, Joel's going to come by and he's going to knock on your door at midnight, and that's never that's never a good thing. Other than that, guys, keep your eyes out. There's going to be a lot of frequently asked question videos on here as well, so you'll be getting links to that as well. Be awesome.